we'll call this part two because the, the phone glitched on me. All right, so I lay my hands on her foot and I start praying over her toes. And uh, um, she was amening and thanking Jesus, so I knew she was a believer. I don't think if I saw anything specific. I just prayed for the pain to go away, and the toes looked normal. It didn't look like they were broken or anything like that, but she was definitely in pain. So I stood up afterwards, and she thanked me, and I said, you know, you're welcome. And we turned, and there was still a ways to get in the front door, so we started walking together. We were just walking side by side. So after about 5 steps, I looked at her and I said, hey. And she looks up at me, and I go, how does your foot feel? And she didn't realize she wasn't limping anymore, and she wasn't grimacing. And she goes, in the surprised look on her face, she goes, it doesn't hurt. And I just kept walking. She stopped now. She's got this puzzled look, and she's just following me with her eyes like, how did you do that? And she's like, it doesn't hurt anymore. And I just kept walking in, and she was like chasing me, but I got in real fast, and I took a turn, took a right turn, went down the produce aisle, and I didn't run into her anymore. I didn't want to run into her anymore. It was a drive-by healing, but that was kind of cool. So I get out to my car, and my phone rings, and I guess I surpassed my time, so my phone's doing that thing. I got to move stuff off of my SD card. So I get out to my car, and my phone rings, and it's this number that I do not recognize. And this woman's on there, and she's like, hey, is this Francis Santa Rose? And I'm like, yes. Now, I have a business, and people call me at my business, and I have solicitors that call me wanting to sell me stuff. You know, I mean, you know, if you've got a phone, your number is being sold to network marketing companies, and you get solicited. And then when you have a business too, you get a lot of business calls. You know, people want to sell me business insurance or credit card system, or, you know, there's lots of stuff, advertisements. People call you. So I get calls from numbers I don't recognize, so I answer them. And this woman calls me by name, and that's not uncommon either. That can happen in business. They can get a lead from somewhere else and call you. But she has watched one of my videos, and somehow she figured out that I did martial arts, and somehow she figured out how to find my website, which that one baffles me. I didn't ask her how she did that. And through my website, she got my number and called me up. You know, I don't know how I feel about this, because I'm called to do what I'm called to do. So I don't think I have a problem with that. I would prefer that you text me first. If you do have my number, I don't give my number out to only a few people. I've given it out to several people, because, you know, I don't know. I don't know exactly how I feel about it yet. I haven't sorted my feelings out about it, so I don't want to talk about it and come on later and say, well, I changed my mind, and then seem wishy-washy. But, you know, you change your mind in life. You know, as you get more wisdom, you make better decisions, or, you know, you look back on things and, you know, I wish I hadn't done that. You know, things might have turned out for me better if I had gone a different route or thought a different way. Anywho, she was a lovely person, though, and she just needed help. She was going through it, you know. She was going through something. There was a trial going on, and talking to her actually kind of changed my outlook on things, because she's going through a couple of things. She's got a trial going on in her own life, which, you know, I really sympathize with, and she's also got a trial with her father is really ill with you know, with the disease. And you know, I prayed for her, and as I was praying for her, man, tears just started pouring down. I mean, just out of my eyes, just pouring out. I mean, they're pouring out, and I'm not crying, but tears are pouring out. I'm praying. I'm just praying like normal, but tears are pouring out. And couldn't figure that out. I never really did get to understand that. That doesn't happen that often. Every now and then that'll happen to me. What's the connection? Because I'm just praying, and I don't get that. Maybe God's going to show that to me one day. If somebody knows how that works, tell me, because I don't know. Anywho, I thought about what she was going through, and it made me sad for a couple of days, because I know where we are in time. I know what my job is. I know what my job is, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it to the best of my ability. I'm not perfect, but I'm doing what I know to do, and I'm doing it the best I can. I don't know everything. I know what I know. What I do know, I'm confident in, because of the trials that I've gone through and how the Lord has delivered me through them. So I can speak with confidence in facts, instead of just as a professor would teach about theory. But I don't know everything, and I try and be quick to say, look, I've never experienced this, or I don't know this for fact, but this is what the Lord is. This is what the Word says, or this is what the Lord is saying about this. But I don't know everything, and I just felt real heavy that, man, people are going through it. What this person is going through, this is where I went with it, is a battle that's winnable. I know it's winnable. I've been in the middle of that exact battle, and I've seen the Lord victorious. I know that He does work in that area. I know how He works. I know what it takes to be victorious. And I'm listening to this person, this sweetheart of a person, and they don't really understand the battle that they're in. They don't understand what it's going to take to win the battle, and they're not prepared for it. And I want to be there and help her. I want to be there and help her, because I know what it's going to take, but I can't do it for everybody. I can't do it. I need help. I need help. I need help, people. I need help. Jesus looked around, He said, the harvest is great, the workers are few. And I keep hearing, go feed the sheep, go feed the sheep, go feed the sheep, go feed the sheep. So I just want to let y'all know that, man, I know what you guys are going through. I do. I do. I get it. I totally get it. I absolutely get it. I know. And I know we're going home soon. And I got this thing, I know we're going home soon on one hand, but there's still jobs to do. There's still people going through stuff. But I know we're going home soon, and I want to just hunker down too. Trust me, don't get me wrong. I would love to just go home and pray, and just get ready to leave. But that's not what we're instructed to do. That's not what our job is. I know that's not my job. So anyways, I just wanted to share those things. I don't know. I'm just rambling right now. I don't even know if I'm going to post this one, because this is the second one, and it's 8-9 minutes long now. I'm going into the gym. Somebody got healed in the gym the other day. Who was that? Somebody's leg grew out. Somebody's leg grew out. It was really kind of cool. They didn't expect anything. They were doubters, and their leg grew out. That was kind of interesting. Anyways, I'll let you go. I'll talk to you later. I'm just rambling now. I'm just taking your time. I don't want to take anybody's time. I got to get into the gym. It's 11 o'clock.